Hey guys, welcome back. Today we discuss The Northman. Leftist media claims The Northman is bad because racists might enjoy it. But let's discuss the real reason they fear this film and how it exposes the unhealthy, hypocritical obsession with race and hatred of gender norms. The Northman follows Prince Amleth, played by Alexandria, who, after witnessing the death of his father, returns to exact his revenge against his uncle. The story itself is nothing new. Brother against brother, clash of kings, family drama, and revenge. It's a story as old as time, universal themes that people the world over can watch and relate to stories they're familiar with. Yet its portrayal on screen, an early European culture portrayed by an quote-unquote all-white cast, somehow in the minds of professional critics overshadows the outstanding work involved in its creation. Top-tier writing, acting, cinematography, and sound design all mean nothing. The Northman plays out like a dark fairy tale, making it an instant classic that can be enjoyed and appreciated by pretty much anyone from any background. And yet, solely because the leads are fair-skinned humans with blonde hair, it's men masculine and handsome, it's women feminine and beautiful. There are those whose only criticism is that the imagery itself poses a danger to society because some delusional people somewhere exist and may enjoy the film as well. Are we supposed to be denied cinema simply because there are people out there who choose to take and twist it into something it isn't? And if so, what does that say about similar films set in Africa or Asia or the Americas? Should Apocalypto, an amazing 2006 film set in the Yucatan, not have been made? Even though, much like The Northman, its themes are so universal that virtually anyone can relate to them. Should it have been canceled simply because there might be people out there who decide to make it a point of racial, ethnic, or national pride? That just doesn't make any sense. Moreover, such an attitude is precisely what can stifle the development of films the quality of The Northman and Apocalypto, for that matter, that have yet to be made featuring other cultures. The fact is, films like The Northman need to be made in Iceland, just like films need to be made in Mesoamerica, Mali, and Mongolia. It's a beautiful thing whether people are learning about the Norse or the Namibians. And it's not something we should avoid under the guise of destroying racism, because it's not. But let's also not pretend this is only about race. Whether white, black, Asian, or anything else, it does seem to be a shortage of positive representation of men as fully developed human beings on screen. What makes films like The Northman, Apocalypto, and yes, even a fantasy film like Black Panther so compelling is often how the male protagonists are portrayed as strong, faithful, reliable, as protectors, defenders, as people willing to sacrifice for their family and their community. There's nothing wrong with masculinity in men, and despite what Hollywood would suggest, feminizing men doesn't reduce so-called toxicity in society. Degrading men does not uplift women. And lastly, Hollywood would have us believe there is something wrong with being traditionally feminine or girly, unless you're a man. But in women, it's perceived as weak or outdated. It's funny how they try to align things like quote-unquote pure masculinity and femininity with whiteness. These are attributes appreciated among Black people, Asian people, Native Americans, and others. The Northman hasn't been hijacked by white supremacists. It's growing increasingly beloved by all for being a family drama of a pre-industrial people from planet Earth. Because that's all it is. And it's worth all of the support it's getting because it's good. Maybe the haters can stop obsessing over race long enough to actually sit down, watch the movie, and realize that. But hey, those are my thoughts. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.